Welcome to episode number 2, Experts for Experts. I'm Jana Drössler for Expert Success Academy, and today I have a great privilege and I'm very happy to share with you the thoughts and discussion with Carla Barciela and my mentor. We will talk today about don't let the outside world to control you. Warm welcome, Carla. Tell us a little bit what you do and also why you do it, why you do what you do.
Okay, and first of all, thanks for having me here. It's my pleasure to be here. I'm first of all, I'm Portuguese. I was born and live in Lisbon. And what I do is I am a mind mentor. I am the owner, co-founder and the owner of Dreams into Reality Academy, and where we help and guide entrepreneurs, parents to find the harmony in their life, work-life balance, and to, at the same time, growing their successful business without sacrificing their time, their relationships, and their money, with the power of the mind, and also with the knowledge of the invisible world, the metaphysical world. And last but not least, sharing this amazing information to the next generations. And that's one of the reasons, and Jana, thanks for asking me why, because it is because of my children that I am here today. Because of them, I want to be a better person. I want to be a better wife, a better mother, and a better professional. And that's why I decided to do this inner journey in a very serious and profound way. And in the middle, I found that this is my real purpose in life and my mission. And so since then, it has been amazing. We've been guiding people in more than 8 countries. And from my home, I'm really feeling, I've been blessed, and I'm so really happy to be here with you.
Yes, it's beautiful. So we have so many things in common. Not only that we are physically neighbors in the neighborhood country, but also what we do is like we share also the similar audience, right? So we are helping mostly female, and I don't know, you maybe also help men and as well. So, but all those who are listening, so if they are business owners. So what we help them is to become from experts, great, also successful business owners. And you would agree with me that just business strategies and skills are not enough, right? And so I love to work with our mind, our mindset, and we need to reprogram it, right? The right way, so it serves us. And as you said, we do it also for not only for us, but also for our children. So I love that you combine also being a great parent and being also a great business owner or a professional in a way. And I remember when I was young, they told me, or this was my interpretation, that you cannot have it all.
Yeah.
You have to choose. And so many people, for so many women, now I will speak about women, right? So we are focusing on women, and you know, when men is listening to us, I think they will find in it something too. So for us women, it's in a lot of time, it's a question to decide. Do I want to have a great career, great company, to build big company, or do I want to be a parent and focus there? Because maybe they think like I thought at the time, I can't have it all. So what are your thoughts?
Yes, I think you're right. And we have this pressure of the society that when we, especially women, that when we become mothers, we just stay away from the career, and we totally focus on the kids and the children. And the most sadly about that, and that happened to me, is that we forget ourselves. So we put ourselves in second or sometimes in last place. And that was really what happened to me, because I was involved in self-development since I remember, since I'm a teenager. That I've always been studying and developing myself, helping others along the way. But when I became a mother, and maybe there were only 2 years difference, I think I forgot everything. So I was so into the diapers and milk and so on, so that I forgot myself. And that was a turning point for me. And I'm so grateful that I passed that, but I'd made the decision, like you said, to really change that, because I was losing myself. I was reacting to the outside world. I was letting everything around me to control me. I was impatient. I was stressful. I was really ready to explode, and I was becoming a person that I was not really enjoying. And that was the turning point for me. And I want to help other parents not to have the same experience, not to have that point of so deep that they can really become aware that we are the problem of our lives, and we are the solution. Yes. And that's where we gain control of our lives, and don't let the outside world control us. So that's my passion. I overcome from a very stressful woman, very impatient, tired, because I was not living my purpose, and I was letting everything around me control me. Yeah. And since then, gladly, that Bob Proctor, that was my mentor, and I'm his first consultant in Portugal. Since then, since 2018, I've been learning to gain control of myself, to own my life, to create my life, and pass that not only to my kids, but also to the students that I have the pleasure and honor to guide.
That's great. So first of all, it's possible. You can have it all. We share the same belief that you can create the life you want, that it starts with decision, right? And a decision can be a moment. For you, it was the moment you said, no, I don't want to behave like I behave with my kids. I want to be a better person. And that was decision moment.
Actually, I have a funny story to tell you about that. If you want me, I will share it. So it was late in the evening. I was putting my kids to sleep, and I think I reacted to something. I don't know what it was, but when I came to the living room, my husband, that also in the self-development, he was already looking for a solution. And so he said to me, please sit down and watch this. And so it was a video from Bob. And I remember, Yanni, this was my turning point. And I cannot forget the moment that I was watching the video and he was saying exactly that sentence. You are the only problem in your life and the only solution. And it was like someone turned on the light. And I said to myself, what I have been doing? I've been losing myself, and I've been asleep for all this time. And if I want to be better, I have to decide to be better. So I have to put myself as a priority. And that's not to be, how do you say? And it's not selfish. It's just a priority. You need to do self-love. You need to be a better person, a better version of you, to be a better person, a better version of yourself to others. Yes. And so that was
so important. As a woman, you need to be, as a mother, you are the most important element in the family in a way. If you are not good, anybody else can't be. That's why you need to put yourself as a number one. And yes, so it is possible. Yes. You need to just make a decision, but the decision can take a moment.
Yes.
But then it takes something else, and this takes longer, right? So what is it? What is required to transform, to change, to stop to be reactive to the outside world, but to really make the life as you want? what is this required, and how long does it take usually?
Well, what is my experience, and also many other people worldwide, is that it's very challenging. You're trying to do that change alone, because of our beliefs, our mental programming. We are all raised and to see the world from a very specific way. It's our mental programming, and it's
Einstein. As Einstein said, you cannot solve the problem with the mind who created, right? So
exactly. So the first thing is that we have to understand a little bit of our mind and how the mind works. And that's why it was really important for me when I started working with Bob to understand that it doesn't matter to have all these books, read all the books, watch the videos on YouTube, or attend free workshops. We gather information, but if we don't know how to apply it in our daily lives, the transformation doesn't occur. And so there's so many frustration around that, because people say, I know, Carla, I know what to do, but my question is, are you really applying what you know? And so the first thing that I want to share is that there's a very a gap between what we know intellectually and what we do
embody
in actions. So it's to closing that gap. And that was a very game changer for me, because I love to read. I read a lot of things, but I was not applying what I really already knew. So that's the first thing that I want to share, that this mental program has almost 100% control of our lives, behaviors, beliefs, habits, the way we see ourselves, the way we see the world. And that's why it's so challenging to change, because it's just like it's a cybernetic system. It's like you're going to the airplane, you have the autopilot. And so we are programmed to live life in a certain way. So if we start changing only the actions, sooner or later, you'll go back to that direction.
It does take time. So what do you think? How long does it take for somebody to transform? I know that it's individual, of course, but I know that, for example, in business, it's also, you can have already small, even big wins on the way, but I prefer to do longer programs, because really for the transformation, it takes time. So how is it with the mind? With our mind?
It's the same, Jana. It's the same, because it takes time to change beliefs. It takes time for the mind to accept new ideas. It takes time for the mind to change the perception that we have of ourselves, the world. So it's a very huge program that we have, and so it's important for at least have a 6 months program to really understand how the mind works, why you are having the life that you are having right now, to understand that you and I and everyone are creating the lives that we have. Sometimes we don't like to admit it because it's not easy, but when we really understand that, we really have the power to change. And that requires support, guidance, because that way we know that we are in the right direction.
Yes,
I will recommend.
Totally agree. So when somebody would like to know what do you do also and get to know more, how you can help them, is it possible they contact you, or how we could do that?
Yes, absolutely. I love to speak with people. First of all, it's very important for me to speak with a person to really lead them in the best path, because there's several ways. I have this new group program coming out. It's called Be the Creator of Your Life, but it can also be a different path. It depends on the person, because we are all unique, different. We are in different stages in our lives, and it's important they can speak with me. We have a success clarity call. It's 30 minutes. It's really focused on the person, what they are challenging, what is the most challenging, what are the challenges that they are facing right now, or what goals they want to achieve. And I also give a great tip for them to implement and start right away. And if it makes sense to them and for me, we can create a plan together and see what is going to be the best path.
Yeah, that's great. That's great. So thank you so much. And
My
for
pleasure.
those who are listening, and if you are experienced that right now, the things in your life, in your business are not really going according to your expectations. When you find in the situation like we have been before, when you are reacting to everything, what is it? And it does not need to be this way. And we have here great Carla, and she can really help you on the call to identify what is it that's preventing you. What is your unique situation? I'm very, very much in favor of the tailor-made solutions because we are all unique. We all, I think here, understand that mindset is really important. But what is it? This is just a little bit buzzword now. What is really behind? What is blocking us? So thank you very much. And for everybody who wants to, so down in the comments, there is a link to Carla 30-minute clarity call. Thank you.
Thank you.